Hello, it's the Daily Hose. Headset rustling noises, and I'm gonna be playing today a Magic the Gathering deck. That, as you can maybe tell from the name and the bar on the right, is not the most friendly deck to other players. Yes, it is Esper Control. No, I don't like playing it, but I thought I'd show it anyway because a lot of people do like playing decks like these. And it is a fairly effective deck to get up the ranks. So if we change back to this layout, 3 opts to get to things like Dream Trawler and Seraph of the Scales in the end. 2 Duress, we don't want too many spells in their hands. Foulmire Knight is in case they have big creatures that get out of control, or especially hexproof. We just have a 1/1 Death Toucher, but it also lets us draw cards, so it's a 2-in-1 package that's just quite good. The Ebon Legion is a good early to mid game damager, so that we can finish them off with Dream Trawler more easily. 4 pacifisms, because we don't want their creatures able to do anything. Omen of the Seas to get some more stuff. That's the last thing that does that. 4 Mire's Grasp, because we don't want their creatures to be on the board. 2 Despark for the same reason. 2 Tyrant Scorn for the same reason. 2 Prison Realm for the same reason. 2 Mortify for the same reason, and it destroys enchantments. And 2 Kaya's Wrath in case things get out of hand. 1 Seraph of the Scales as a finisher, and 3 Dream Trawlers as better finishers. Here's the land base, but you can really use any lands you want, though I suggest using more split lands. Alright, let's hop into some games. I'll play standard ranked. I'm not too high in ranked this season, and it's a very good deck anyway. This is the deck that got me to pretty high in silver, and then I finished to gold in a deck that I liked more. But that was the first time I got to gold. Since then, I've been using my elementals deck. That is a bit more fun. I mean, a lot more fun, but definitely a little bit better as well. This is a good hand. No blue involved. We're playing Orzhov Control today, folks. And drop Scour Barons. Alright. Looks like we might be facing... Ooh, it's maybe Boros. Mono white cycling probably wouldn't work. It's probably Boros and they don't have a red land yet. But who knows? But we're playing cycling. That's for sure. Sadly, that ain't sticking around. Sadly for them, I mean. For me, it's great. Flourishing Fox can get big really quickly. So that's definitely going to go as well. With a quick shock from that. And a quick Mortify here. And pretty simple, really. So this deck, you might think it's a smart deck, but it's really simple. Load up a bunch of killing spells, not too many creatures, and don't let them get anything on the board. And then smash them in the face with Seraph of the Scales, or more effective is Dream Trawler. Really simple deck to play, which is always nice. Okay, so we're gonna draw a card here. Don't need more lands. Don't need things blue. I think that I will put things. Ooh. Alright, so we're gonna draw another land, but at least it's blue. So we're gonna be representing at least 2 mana of each color now. Alright. Quick drop of that. And what is this? Is this something we want them to keep around? I suppose it's not the worst for them because I don't have creatures. Oh, but at the same time, I think I'll be fine killing it in a bit. I'll play that first. If they want to tap down my creature, they can go ahead. All right, Light of the Legion. What a tragic fate. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to be playing control either. But I mean, sometimes it is pretty satisfying when you can just snap a thread out like that. Um, could go for either. I think I need a bit more black. And actually, I will save the Mortify. Go for a Tyrant Scorn on that. Alright, easy dubs. I want to save that for the card draw. Nice little 1 damage. So you don't need to rush creatures on the board. For these Foulmire Knights, you tend to want to... That's bad. But we have another murder. So with these, you tend to want to play the draw spell first. So I'm going to crack this scry and see if we can find anything. Okay, yeah, something like that. So that I can opt. And grab that off the top. Goodbye, Dranis Stinger. So as you can see, this deck is not kind to the opponent. I will say that. But if you're one of the people who doesn't care about that, and this can be fun. I'm not saying it's a boring deck. I'm just not one of those people who loves control. But this could be the deck for you. Certainly is for a lot of people. So card draw is underrated in control. It really keeps up tempo. Let's see what you have in your hand. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we don't want pacifism. Vadrock. Well, luckily we have a Mortify. That could pop off. I'm gonna keep this open. What is this? Whenever it mutates. So he'll likely mutate onto something. Oh, but then he won't be able to attack. So honestly, that's not too much of a threat. I will, however, keep open Mortify. We just have to hope that he doesn't have too many more Zenith Flares, because that's the main way you would win. Because although this deck is control, it doesn't have too many counterspells. It's all about the creatures getting out of there. And then you might be asking yourself, well, there's no creatures on the board, but there aren't too many on my side either. Well, that is why we have Dream Trawler and Seraphim the Scales, and Knight of the Ebon Legion for that matter. They act as very good finishers. Okay, what do they have? Instant or sorcery? No, non-creature card. Zenith Flare? Nope. Covered red. Costs 3 or less. Got a pacifism. I do too. I think I am gonna kill this before they can get the mutate effect. Okay. Dream Trawler. I'll drop that happily. Alrighty then. And obviously I will attack with this, because I'd be happy for that block, but he won't take it, obviously. He is. Oh, it has first strike. That was a bit idiotic of me. Oops. Oops. Yep. Big oops. Big oops. No problem, though. Alrighty, then. I don't want to get auto-tapped. So this flourishing fox will no longer be able to do things. Irish grasp, awfully nice. Here. Get rid of that. No problem. Just attack on through. So the big good thing about Dream Trawler is since we don't have many finishers in our deck, when we draw one, we need to keep it alive. And what it has is you can discard a card with no mana involved, and it gets hexproof. What is this? I want to see this. Oh, he's cycling it. Okay. So you keep lands beyond like 7 maybe. The lifelink counter. I could not care less. So you want to keep lands when you already have a lot of lands. I'll keep these both on top, but put the duress below. Although it won't really matter, I suppose. Okay, swinging in again for a hefty amount. Plenty of options here. So as you can see, this deck is fairly effective. Keeps up the tempo that you would like to see in this type of deck, as well as killing all their creatures fairly effectively. Ooh. I don't like to see that. You ain't tapping my creatures. Yep, they always concede. Good game. I'm sorry, but I mean, he was playing Boros Cycling, so it's not like I ruined a jank player's day. Well, I'm not sure if I can bring myself to participate in any more of this degeneracy, so I am gonna end the video here. I hope you're not like me and you like control, so you will find joy in this episode or video, I should say. Instead of instilling fear into your heart. And that is all I can wish for. Have a very nice day. I certainly did. And we will be parting ways now.